Hey guys, so welcome back to my last and final sailing vlog. So at this point I was just reading Miss Dalloway and I was having a great time doing it. I really like that book. It is just written so beautifully. And then we were docked at this really beautiful location. The water was again so blue, and that was our dinghy, which I'm obsessed with. Then I thought I would give you guys like a little tour of this like station because I didn't understand it before. Then I realized you can switch on like different things. So there's like a button to switch on the Wi-Fi, to switch on the lights, and to switch on like plug holes and stuff like that, which is just really interesting to me. And here's a little tour of our living room after a week of use. And then we motored out and started sailing. As you can see, we were doing quite sportive sailing. We're going quite diagonal, which was very fun. I love it. I thought this was so cool because you could just see like the towels hanging, like kind of hanging in the wrong direction, because we were just so slanted. But yeah, we had our sails out and it was so fun sailing this day. So now a little tour of the ropes, since I understand them all a little bit better now. We had the winch and I used these gloves to kind of do everything, and then there was also a winch handle. Then we had the top lift, the the halyard, the main halyard, the reef to, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these correctly, the outhaul, the halyard spin, and the halyard Genoa. I actually don't remember what those are. The first riff, and there was also the main sheet and the boom wang. And then we have these two winches for the jib, and then on the other side there was also one for the jib, of course, and then there was a rope on the side to pull in the jib. So that was quite interesting. I don't know why I'm giving you a whole new tour but at the end of the boat, but you know, it's interesting. So at this point we'd already arrived at the dock where we'd be staying that night, and it was the last night, but we wouldn't be sailing anymore, which was a relief to everyone because we were just glad we hadn't broken the boat. And here I am just showing you some other aspects of the boat. So there's a lot of like navigating stuff here, a compass, and there you can see there's like an electric navigating system. You can see the speed the boat was going. It was obviously at 0. There's also a thing which indicates the depth, which is all, it's really interesting that a boat can detect that all. There's a lot of new boat technology. And then here's just me climbing out of the boat. I didn't know what I was doing. I was probably going to explore or going to annoy someone. Oh yeah, and then here is like me giving you a little tour of the front of the boat. So we had the dinghy, we were tying down the dinghy, and here we had the mooring line. And yeah, and this is how the anchor works, and you can actually control the anchor from within the cockpit, which means you can control this whole boat independently, technically, if you're a really good sailor. So that's really cool. Obviously we did not do that because we actually didn't want to capsize. Then we had like one of those little like siesta things. I don't know if that's not what it's called, but you know, whatever, like one of those little late celebratory lunch things. I put my hair to plaits and apparently took them back out again. We went for dinner. Anyway, so like I was saying, we had dinner. I'm reading Miss Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, my first Virginia Woolf book ever, and it's so good. Oh my god. But yeah, now I'm going to the candy place because I want candy. It's the last night on the boat. Some of these boats have been docked here for literally that whole week, so that's interesting. But yeah. We're gonna spend one more night on the boat, and we have to get in at 9, and then me and my dad are going 20 minutes away from like the airport, which is split 27 meters, and then we're gonna just spend the day like there, and then the next day we're gonna spend the day split, and then my flight is like super late. Let's see, is a candy thing so bad? Oh my god, it's like the shop is still there. Oh my god. Let's go. So yeah, then I forced my dad to come with me to this like outdoor candy shop and buy me candy floss because Honestly, I'd seen this a week before when we arrived, and it just made me so excited and happy. So I got this candy floss, and it was so good. I definitely had a sugar rush. Then I decided to walk around the little stores, and I tried on like half of the hats, and probably annoyed the workers because I tried on everything and did not buy anything. But I tried on this little captain's hat, which I actually adored. I really wanted to get it, but I had literally no money with me, so I couldn't even buy anything even if I tried. But I was just trying on these different hats, this cute little white one, this straw one, this blue one, and the captain hat, which was my favorite because I love sailing. There was literally so many hats. There was this fake off-white hat, which just made me laugh because it just looked so ugly. But yeah, I just spent a ridiculous amount of time trying on all these hats and these sunglasses too. They even had these cute little bags, and then I walked back to the boat in the dark, and this boat had like a light, and you could see all the fish swimming, which was really cool. I really liked that. And yeah, that was the last night on the boat. The next day we had to pack all of our stuff, of course. There you can see my bag, which was full of stuff. That was a week's worth of stuff. Yes, I packed way too much. And we had this breakfast. I had my Alpro almond milk, which I am literally obsessed with, and it was the last breakfast. And breakfasts on the boat are literally so good, so it made me really sad to leave. And as you can see, we had everything packed in the car, and then we made our way to a town, I think around 20 minutes from the capital or something. Oh no, it was like 20 minutes from Split, but Split isn't the capital. But the views were really pretty, and I don't know, I really liked just sitting and looking out of the window. And here you could just see the whole entire bay, which was really pretty and cool. We ended up stopping off at this town, even though it was ridiculously warm and I was literally dying of heat stroke. But we ended up getting coffee. I got espresso because, oh no, I didn't. I'm literally such a liar. I got a cappuccino, and then I got this iced coffee, and they put on so much whipped cream, and it put me in such a good mood because I like iced coffee and whipped cream. Actually, I just love any kind of coffee. And we walked around this town for a little bit. It was so cool and beautiful. I just love Croatia so much. And they had these really cool flowers in someone's garden, which we just literally casually walked into. I don't think they particularly enjoyed it. And then there was this little area too, and then we drove back to the place where we had the like apartment, I think it was, or we went to another town. I don't remember. This was like not that long ago, but I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, we drove somewhere. That's all you need to know. And look how pretty all the buildings were. Oh my god, they were like pink, and they were just so beautiful. And I just love Croatian like buildings. I just love Croatia in general. It's probably my favorite country in Europe. But yeah, so we were in this like town place area, and then we went to this bookshop, and I got so many books. Yes, I went a bit overboard, but all of these classics were €3.10, like per piece. That is so cheap. I have literally never read a classic book that not read. Oh my god, what am I talking about? I'm clearly really tired. Anyway, gonna ignore that. So yeah, I bought all of these books, which was really unnecessary, but you know, I have a bit of an addiction. And we just walked around this little town. I am literally dying from tiredness and exhaustion and dehydration. So yeah, we left the window open. That's smart. So at this point, we actually did drive to the place where our apartment for the night was located. My flight was the next day at 10, so I obviously wanted to get a good night of sleep, which was impossible because I stayed up till 5 in the morning because there was a mosquito in my room, and it was literally so warm, it was unbearable. Anyway, this is me just being all packed in my airport outfit, and then this is me at the airport dying of tiredness.